quick attacks all day long. Quick attacks all day long. That's still okay. We've still got another one as well, so if we can get that elusive factor. If we can get that elusive factor, we're laughing. Hello, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel, again with another deck for you today. This one was actually inspired by Vaza God. It's not actually a Vaza God deck, but it's inspired by it because he messaged me saying about sea monsters with, the Give It All, and sent this screenshot, and I was like, you know what? I like that. So let's make a deck around it. Let's go. Fishy surprise. So the deck is called Fish Surprise, because obviously it is the surprise of the sea monsters which are coming out. So your main combination here is that you at least want to get the elusive sea monster on the board. If you can have Nautilus as well with a few others, and then boom, Give It All, and then make all of those high damage units elusive. That's like your main goal here. Obviously, so you've had to put this into P&Z. So you'll see there's a lot of bilge water with a little tiny smidgen of P&Z. So let's quickly get into all the different components. I do feel there's room for change around. I did actually do a little bit of changing around several times with this deck. So obviously you're trying to go like deep as quickly as possible. What was known as turbo deep was P&Z with bilge water with like Twisted Fate, and just like as many things that can draw and get you down there as quickly as possible. I did actually consider like removing Rummage and potentially putting in a couple of what they called, I will eventually come up with their name, the Investigator guys, the 2-cost Investigator guys. It does mean drawing for your opponent, but it does also mean drawing for yourself, which means that it's a unit which can like absorb some damage, be a blocker, as well as it's helping you get towards your win condition. So I did actually consider that, so technically that could always easily be swapped around. I decided to go with the Rummage in the end because if you get twisted out, you could potentially come up with a level if there's a way that you can kind of, if there's things in your hand that you don't mind getting rid of. That's kind of like the reason why I kind of went with the 2 Rummages rather than the 2 Investigators, but you could easily swap that out. As I said, all these decks are always up for interpretation. It's how people like to play themselves, so it's always up for changing. Anyway, Dredgers, standard, throwing them out. Jettison, standard, throwing, you're trying to, everything must go. That's basically, it's a fire sale, everything must go. We're going to go deep as quickly as possible. That's the plan. You got your Croaker in there for a little bit more draw. You got this in there because obviously this creates more sea monsters, which is important to remember. This creates more sea monsters, as well as being a challenge minion, which can challenge some of the more things that you want to get out of your opponent's reach. As well as the fact that when you use Give It All, if that's on the board, you got a challenge minion which has got the stats of a sea monster and is elusive as well. It depends on whether or not you want it if you don't have the elusive but you really want to challenge something off, there's the opportunity to maybe use that just to get a really powerful challenge minion. Lure of the Depth's going to get the cost of those sea monsters down, so you can get more on the board the second that Nautilus levels. Throw him out and then just throw all the sea monsters out if you can get them down, because obviously if you can use a couple of these, then even using one of them makes the eye free, and using 2 of them obviously makes the Devour of the Depths free. So it's a good card to have. Slaughter Doc's in here, because obviously there's it can toss cards as well as it can become a random sea monster. Who the hell knows? It becomes a gamble on that one, but I do like that. Getting this in there for a little bit of draw, as well as getting rid of some cards as well, yet again can really help with Twisted. And then yeah, which you're bearing in mind that obviously once Nautilus levels up, he basically can bring back any of these things that were tossed. None of these things, but he brings back anything that was 4 cost or more, so he brings back any sea monsters and whatnot coming back. And then you got this a little bit of draw as well at the end, just because I like a little bit of progress day. Technically progress day, because there is technically significant draw in this deck. You could quite easily get rid of progress day. It's just that I kind of really wanted it as that last push to get all these sea monsters and whatnot in your hand once you throw Nautilus out, if you don't already. But technically progress day, because there is a lot of draw in this deck elsewhere, so technically progress day could probably be removed and you could add in another Slaughter Docs, or you could go for like, as I said, like maybe throwing some investigators or something along those lines. And there's definitely, as I said, room for maneuver, or putting in another shipwreck holder. There's many different changes that can be made in this deck, I'm not going to lie to you. But that's what I decided to go with myself. Yes, so this is the Fisher Prize deck. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. In fact, I might actually make that change now. I'm actually going to get rid of Progress Day. I might end up regretting this decision, but I'm going to get rid of Progress Day, and I'm actually going to throw in another where's his face? Where's he? There, shipwreck holder. Just because of the amount of draw that we've got. Also, the fact that he will be cycling treasures into the deck as well, which is also a really nice finisher if need be elsewhere. So it's absolutely fine. But that's what I'm going to go with now. I'm going to say that's it. I'm done. I'm sorted it. That's what we're going with. So let's see how this deck does in a couple of matchups. Before we do that, please bear in mind, thank you so much for all the support that I've been receiving so far. We've smashed through that Twitch goal. I did have a goal to hit 1,000 followers on Twitch or 1,000 followers on YouTube by the end of the year, or potentially both. I've hit the 1,000 on Twitch, so thank you so much for that support. We are within 100 on YouTube in terms of subscribers, so if we can get there, if I can get both of them by the end of the year, then that'd just be an amazing personal goal, just like smashed. And it's just been so amazing. The Legends of Runeterra community is an amazing one. Like if you embrace it and talk to the people who are in there, it is an amazingly supportive community of all people who are just amazing in all their own right. I do stream, as I said, on Twitch, so shameless plug, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I do stream on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, so if you want to come catch the madness live, the craziness of which continuously seems to happen with most of the things that I do, please feel free to come on by. It's always a good time, always a good laugh, which I love, talking with chat. There is also the Discord link down below as well, so if you want to join the Discord, because there is the clips competition from the Twitch, as well as the fact that there's a games night and a movie night, so there's loads of different things that you can get involved with, loads of different things that we can have a lot of fun and good times with. There will also be a tournament that I will be running at some point, like a Legends of Runeterra tournament that I will be running at some point on there as well. It's just I need to sort out a few different things and whatnot, but that will be in the works. Do not worry about it. But anyway, enough of this jibber jabber. Let's get in and see how this deck does in a couple of matchups. Oh, dragons! It's more the invokey stuff. It's more the those invokes that I'm like celestial cards that I'm more scared of. I'm gonna throw him back. But this is actually quite a nice. This is gonna. Oh yes, knowing that I have this in hand is actually quite nice. Oh, this is like going deep super fast. It's like turbo with this draw. But obviously, it depends on what our opponent has. There's so many different things that they could get themselves that will cause significant problems for us. I'm absolutely sure about that. But let's see how this goes. Okay, I believe this is. Oh my god, look at that draw. Just so. It's like, I know that obviously he's going to have significant dragons coming at me, okay? I know this fact. I know that the dragons are coming for me. But when you consider the fact that we are into, like, turn 2, and we're already this close to being deep, that's quite amazing. And then we can throw slaughter dogs there. This has been amazing. The speed in which we're actually going deep. His dragons are going to start coming down. His dragons are actually going to be quite immense, okay? Like, once it starts, I'm not going to lie, it's going to become scary. But if we can hold our nerve, and we can get those, like, we become deep, and then just boom, let the craziness commence. I'm going to end up regretting, aren't I, not putting the what's his face out. I'm going to end up regretting not having the progress day for a little bit more draw, because look how I mean, I've got so much draw, but I drew the jettisons so much more fast than I expected that now it's just like I kind of need that other draw, you know what I mean? I kind of need my upper draw cards. The plus side should be that, like, you know, we should be getting closer to like Twisted or Nautilus, because we're kind of like throwing everything else out, so we should be getting closer to those kind of cards. That's the only plus side. But obviously, I guess Toss does take from the bottom, so potentially not. Okay. I can only assume that he went for the invoke card because he's after some kind of he's going for landmark removal, right? Because there is obviously landmark removal in that. Ooh, draw. That's what I was asking for. Okay, sod it, sod it. We've got to go. Got to go for the drawing. Got to go for like at least getting something in my hand. I mean, that's not what I was looking for. I'm not gonna lie. That's not that. Like, I've already got one. I don't need both of them right now. There's other things that I significantly need a lot more. In the plus side, that has gone deep, and that does mean that he now that is. Come on, big something good. Big something. I mean, out of all of them, that's the poor man sea monster. Let's be honest. Oh, but look at that! Look at that! Okay, the question is, I mean, I've kind of got to get rid of these, right? I've kind of got to get rid of these heralds, so I should really play you. Let's be honest. If I had one more mana, I would have just instantly gone for this. But I mean, let's face it, I got rid of most of my lures. Lure of the depths, of course. Sad times. I got rid of most of my Lure of the Depths, sadly, which is very upsetting because, not all of them, obviously, but I got rid of most of them. I could have technically thrown that forward as well, I guess. Because he wasn't gonna defend, was he? Let's be honest. Okay, so A Sol drops. A Sol drops this turn, right? I'm guessing that A Sol drops this turn anyway. Ooh, no! I mean, definitely not what I was expecting, but okay. We need to start getting rid of these. We need to start getting rid of them. can't have those anymore. Good day, sir. Like the fact that he's dragons, because he's playing a dragon deck. The fact that these dragons are costing a lot less. I can't be having that. Can't be having that. On the plus side, Jettison now becomes a very nice toss card for what's his face. Oh, I mean, I could throw Nautilus down, but they invoked. Actually, I'll do. Who did they get? Did they? No, that didn't come off the invoke because that's not a celestial card. We do know that they did invoke earlier, so I'm kind of scared. A big problem is, so we'll throw Shipwreck Holder out. We'll throw Shipwreck Holder out. So we've only got these two now, but we have literally removed all of our Lure of the Depths. We have removed all of the lures. Let's go, Daddy-O. Go forward. He's got to put defenses forward. He can't just let this happen. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. I also think, does that get the level up on her? That does get the level up on her. So that can be problematic. That can be problematic, but we'll go with what we got. We'll go with what we got. I believe in the heart of the cards. The heart of the cards won't fail me now. Look at this. We're done. Ooh. Twisted. I don't actually think Twisted's going to do too much for me at the moment. Potentially I could go for a draw. I go for draw off of Twisted, which wouldn't actually be the worst thing. They've gone for draw for dragons. I mean, I could go with red card. I could go with red card just to get rid of that herald, because obviously that's going to start creating annoyances for me. They've still got the ability of Concerted Strike, but I still don't even think the Concerted Strike could take out Nautilus at the moment. We'll throw Nautilus out, sod it. We'll throw Nautilus out because he's actually like a devastating blocker, as well as the fact that we can now also then throw the Beast from below out as well, because he now is like 0 cost. Potentially even go for a Give It All next turn. So potentially even go for a Give It All next turn. Because obviously we do know. Oh, he's not even going to go for the attack full, because obviously he would have got the Strafing Strike. But he's like, Strafing Strike's meaningless right now. That's actually really not. I feel like we just go with the Twisted Fate move to go for draw. Actually, or do we just go? Do we go big here? I mean, maybe, because obviously that'd be 13, including this little man, will be 13 13s across the board. Like how much can I spend? I technically could actually throw Twisted out here to still do that. I feel like I take the draw with him. I feel like I take the draw with Twisted because, let's face it, I've not got much else in hand. I could go red card just to deny, because he could play A Sol this turn. There is the chance of A Sol dropping this turn, so maybe we go with that. But A Sol dropping doesn't actually matter if we're going to do the move that we're going to do, because if he actually gets rid of all of his mana playing A Sol, that would actually be kind of really good for us. Because if he uses all of his mana to play A Sol, then I mean, don't do it. The smart man move is not the... Okay, right, yep. That was a smart move on their part. Very smart move. Not gonna lie. I can still get Twisted up to a 7-7. We can actually just make this board. I mean, obviously, he could potentially throw out many different things that count as this. He can potentially throw out many different things that count. Oh my god, with quick attack as well, because, I mean, that is devastating. That, even out on its own is devastating, right? 7-7s with quick attack. Obviously, it would have been more amazing with Nautilus on the ball, because they would have been 13-13s. Actually, as well, does that... Because that gives... Of course... Really? You get rid of that rather than the Twisted in this case? I mean, I'm not joking. Why do you not get rid of the Twisted in that? The Twisted is by far the more man that you'd get rid of, right? Considering the fact that now everything is now gone to set. I mean, am I wrong with that? I don't know. Because I mean, that's the same as the. I don't know. Sod it. We're going forward anyway. Quick attacks all day long. Quick attacks all day long. That's still okay. We've still got another one as well. So if we can get that elusive factor, we're laughing. But this is funny as it is as well. we do still have an obliterate option. So if he does go for a there's the A Sol. If he does go for an A Sol, we can at least cut down the damage. Because he's obviously like used all of his mana to do that. He's used all of his mana to do that, so we can at least do this so that he can't defend her, and then that just means he's on 14. He can still attack forward with A Sol. It's just that would he want to? Okay, that's the thing. So we're still good. We're still okay. I mean, do we just start whittling him down, or do we actually now start? Do we see what's in the box? What's in the... No, we just go for an instant attack forwards on it. I mean, right now we've got lethal on it. Right now we've got lethal on them. So let's not play around. As much as we want to see what's in the box, let's see whether or not they can cover themselves. Okay, because it will take a considerable amount of resource for him to cover himself. So, Twisted potentially dies here. Twisted dies. That's fine. I mean, like, leveling him is not actually really the point. His point is the draw factor. Ooh, Yugi boy. So he's killing his own A Sol. Okay, yeah. I mean that is perfectly fine with me. If he wants to kill A Sol I mean, obviously he needed it to survive. That's a weird way that trade-off's happened, isn't it? Oh no, of course! Twisted lived! He's got quick attack! Of course! So Twisted actually lived. I'm Shadow Follows! Twisted, I forgot, obviously he's got the quick attack! This has gone remarkably well. Now we see what's in the box. Go on, what's in the box, people? Come on, show it to me. My god, I forgot about the quick attack off of that. I think it was going to kill both. Ooh! I mean, the hilariousness of the fact that I can now play dragons against his dragon, as well as that. The toss card doesn't really do too much for me, in all honesty. I mean, I really wanted him to play something so that meant... I really wanted this to mean something, but, you know, you take what you can. I'll have some more treasures, please. Sadly, that is... We're getting rid of the elusiveness, which is what we wanted for this. I would play these guys, but literally, there's just no real point, is there? Let's be honest. with what you've got on the board, there's no real point in the other big men. I mean, Twist is nearly... It's looking for the invoke things. Quickly, what's the invoke thing? Come on. I mean, obviously, the main thing that could screw me is the... A Sol spell. The A Sol spell could legitimately screw me over. I guess that you still stay alive with the A Sol, so I technically kind of want to keep you alive. I feel like we get rid of... do I get rid of... I mean, there's so many different things that got like really... But these guys have got quick attack and whatnot, so I don't really want to be getting rid of my quick attack, man. I don't really want to be getting rid of that. But I want to just be making it so that his A Sol spell would cost a considerable amount, because obviously it costs a lot. It's the Celestials and whatnot that he has on the board that reduces the cost. So if I can force the cost up... I'll be fine. And then just go for an open. Oh, I mean, that is getting the cost down a lot of that spell, but obviously he still can't use it just yet. We just gotta go. We just gotta go in. Just gotta go. Go, 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 go. Send them all in. Send it all in. Oh, go on. Go, 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 go. I mean, we could actually potentially level. Actually, no, we can't level. What's his face? Twisted, because we can draw 2. But no, I assume he's going for the A Sol spell. I can only assume he knows. He knows it's. I mean, look at that! Look at that! That is a move. That is a finisher. I completely forgot about the quick attack from Twisted. Yes, no. I mean, that was. Okay. So, is this the go hard? Is this like a go hard deck? I'm trying to work out what you are because obviously. Okay, I mean, that's, do we just keep Nautilus here? We throw him back. I guess he's not needed, but I tried to get rid of him. Okay, I tried to get rid of him. He's like, no, 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 you're going to need me. But Nautilus, I don't want you right now. No, 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 trust me, you want me. I don't, man. I don't, my friend. Please, please let me. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So we just throw forward this, yeah. Okay, so we got the jettison, we've got another dredger. So yeah, again, we've got the ability to go deep, but like really fast, and so that's what we're going for. Because the second we get into that, that's what we're looking for. The second we're deep, we're laughing. Oh my god, so many other resources which can help. Fearsome, so obviously I can't do anything about that. Oh, stop getting rid of my Gibbals! Okay, I've only got 1 left in the deck. Okay, I've only got 1 left in the deck right now. Might as well throw some more things away. No! Okay, right. That is all of them gone. Okay, literally, they are all gone now. My win condition. Well, it's not really like a 100% my win condition, but a big part of like the fish surprise win condition is now gone. But on the plus side, we actually got to use Lure of the Depths for once, because last time we didn't get to use Lure of the Depths at all. We're 7 away. Salvage gets us really close as well. I'm not gonna lie, this is it's not what I wanted. This is not going exactly as I wanted, because obviously we've now lost all of our abilities of doing what's his face, but you know. We can find other ways round. We can find other ways round. It's fine. So I can make myself deep next turn. If I do salvage this turn, going into a dredger next turn, or we could actually do the dredger this turn, going into the salvage next turn. I mean, either way, the same. It's either way. I'm doing the same. I'm gonna go for the salvage this turn. I'd rather see what I draw. Lost one of my lures. Oh, Twisted. Okay. So, I mean, Dredger, we go deep, and then we can actually even play the eye. Play the eye, start getting some more draw out of that. Stuff make happy! I mean, when you're deep, immediately turn 5, you know that you've had a good game, right? Good game, good game. Ooh. That's fine. We must all make sense. I mean, potentially I get thermaled here. Potentially thermal. I can honestly see a thermal hitting. Yeah. But any kind of resource like that I can force out, I honestly don't mind. It sounds crazy, but honestly, any kind of resource like that I can force out, I don't honestly mind. We could use a bite. So I'm actually gonna immediately throw out the Holder. Throw out the Holder. It's a point which is like really hard for him to deal with. And then Nautilus next turn going into the eye is a very powerful move. Because I mean, I guess Vengeance kills Nautilus. Vengeance would kill Nautilus here. We could actually just go for a twist. I mean, he's gonna be leveling, which actually is kind of good. Is it weird that I kind of don't mind her leveling? Because her leveling means she stops creating spiders, which means that it stops his ability to go wide on the board. He's trying to get that down as much as possible. He still has the ability for a vengeance move. I mean, we could just go twisted. We could just go twisted to stop the things. Because it'd be such an unexpected move. I feel like it'd be an unexpected move that we go twisted. There's nothing we go. I mean, I guess we go twisted into this. Wait, I feel like this is the unexpected move. The unexpected move, but it's also massively expected. Well, potentially Vi could come out at some point. We don't even know how long. We don't even know whether or not Vi's just been in his hand for ages. I feel like Vengeance. If I threw Nautilus out, then Vengeance, and if that happens, I guess like I lose so much from just Nautilus dying. Because then, if those were still alive, he just forces that 4 damage like continuously into my face. And like there was like the next turn. Oh, especially Vi. He could have just forced, like, you know, that 12, that would have been lethal, 12 damage into my face that I literally could have done nothing about. So actually, I feel like I did the right move. Oh, I mean, the fact that we can potentially near enough kill her. And then we still throw this forward. Because technically, I would actually want to trade off his, Vi. So that works. Oh, look at that. I mean, this is actually okay. Potentially using you to kill Vi. It would force out any removal that he's got onto the Devourer, I feel. Okay. He's still within the Vengeance. He's still within the Vengeance, like, ability. Actually, I feel like I'm going to throw Nautilus out, sorry. I'm going to throw Nautilus out, just because I don't mind forcing that, forcing his hand with the Vengeance right now. Because he still can't kill this with Vi. Like, Vi doesn't do anything this turn. He says, okay, admittedly, that would have been a far more scary move if I didn't have this. Actually, I guess we got the. We also have that. No, but I mean, do we at least know that we can defend ourselves elusively? Because admittedly, if I throw you out, he's still got the ability. What would he use actually? So he's got 2 mana, so he could use a Mystic, which gets that down to 5 health. Yeah, no, he can't actually stop that. Don't worry, I was thinking, do we just throw the elusive out so that we know that we've got cover there? But it's like, no. We go big. Don't get me wrong, that was nearly a shit your pants scary moment that he could have legitimately got significant lethal on me. And now we just go big. Now we just go big on wide. Now we just go big on wide and then go, excuse me, do you mind if I stop by for a quick little, like, you know, smashy smash, yes? So just throw it all forward, go for an immediate open attack. In case he's got Ruination, anything along those lines, yep, go for it. Go. Send him all in. We see whether or not he's got... Oh! The fact, that was close! That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, he made it close, I'm not going to lie. He made that squeaky bum time, didn't he? So that was the Fish Surprise deck. As you can see, it does pack quite a surprise, but you don't expect it. You also got to see what it was like if we don't actually get the give it all move, because obviously that's the thing. Like if you burn all of them, that's why we put 3 of them in, because there's a good chance you're going to be tossing at least a few of them. But the fact that we threw all of them in the last game, but we still managed to get away through. I mean, obviously that was a lot close. I mean, I'm so glad that I did the moves that I did, because otherwise that damage, elusive damage would have been devastating if we had no cover for it. I'm actually kind of glad, yeah, that it all went out the way it did. And obviously you can still just build a board of sea monsters. So I like this deck. This is actually a really funny deck that works out very nicely, especially when you get those treasures as well. Like, treasures can always be like another secret. There's a few different win conditions to that deck, and that's what I kind of like about it. So please let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. I always like hearing from you guys, hearing what you've got to say about these decks that I make, whether or not you use them. Please let me know whether or not they work or not work for you, because I do like hearing whether or not there's any like kind of things like that, as well as like any changes that you make. As I say, I always love hearing, so we can kind of like work together and make these things happen. There is also I said the Twitch as well, which is I stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So you want to come catch the action live there, as well as the fact that I said I do have that goal of trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube now by the end of the year. So we smashed the Twitch one. Let's smash the YouTube one as well. I believe in your abilities, but thank you everyone who has already supported as well. There is the Discord link down below if you want to join that. All I have to say is thank you all so much, and until next time, bye! From flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.